How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have Aegisdramon going up against the Hina dragons. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I made Aegisdramon I didn't actually have Waymons, which I know is like a key card in the deck. So I kind of try to build it similar to my old Jogger's Melgarurumon deck with some Jogger's technology, and you'll see why that could be pretty good, but it's just experimental. I'm trying stuff out. Playing this kind of makes me want to go back and just rework on that build. We're going to be hard dropping the Aegisdramon. We have two level 4s for potential Jogger's. She's going to be digging for the Hina, which is very crucial. As we've said multiple times, the deck just does not work without Hina. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. I will say you guys suggested me some ways to potentially build the deck differently, which is kind of cool. But I stand by, you need the Hina. If you don't have Hina, your deck sucks. So here the Hina is picked up, and the rookie, which is kind of nice. We'll have to go into a Gomamon that really gets to shine in this deck for sure. We can swing over the level 4, Jogger's into a Chimeramon. It's going to let me bounce the level 4, and then we can swing and use the Aegisdramon Inheritable to clear, bouncing the level 3, fully clearing the board and recovering. I mean, Shakumon is still a pretty good Digimon. I still like the Jogger's plays. Again, I really wonder if like this is something I should go back and do more of. Because you know, the Melgarurumon deck did really well for me. I did win an invite to nationals with it. So we're gonna go into the Plessimon that can play the fish, which can then restand and give a blocker. And we get a memory from the Bukamon. You know, not bad. Not bad at all. The Hina's finally online. We're gonna be swinging. Plessimon has disappointed me, we'll say. But you're supposed to use him in the deck, right? So we're trying it out. We're gonna set up a Davis to pick up the Aegisdramon, who's actually really impressed me as a card. We passed over a little bit of extra Hina memory, but I'd say we're still in a great spot, right? With a level 6, a 3, and the 4, and she only has a Hina on a rookie. That said, now the Hina is online, you could say that maybe she's playing a real deck now. Things could be different around here. So in this case, I'm thinking about how to utilize the Hina, potentially clear the board. Might have to be hard dropping one of those big dumb dragons. It doesn't feel great when you have to play for 12, but you know, their effects are very, very powerful. Volcanic can clear the lowest DP Digimon, I believe. The Metallic gets to do Digivolve. And I'm gonna go into the 5, tap in the Hina to pop the 4 and play another Hina. Pretty good stuff for sure, not bad at all. We are set to 3 from Davis, which is kind of nice. And now that we have the stack, we could potentially go into an insane Aegisdramon. Difference here is that like, because we don't have the Waymon, like our Aegis can't summon a 5, and it's just like infinitely worse. But like I said, I'm still testing it out. I like Aegisdramon as a card. I just don't know, maybe he like should not be the focus of the deck. I don't know. I'm gonna be going back to the drawing board. But here's what we're currently trying. So Aegis for 4. When Digivolve, we could play a dude. In this case, it's the rookie. We're gonna get 2 memory from the Bukamons, which is kind of nice. I still love the young Bukamons. Now, the Plesio has to be the same level to get the bounce, I believe. I believe we give Jamming to the Gamon. We're swing, getting some damage. Gonna Ice Wall. And then pass turn, like still pretty good, right? Aegisdramon is not insane there, but it is doing something. It's just like there's not a lot of targets to summon. The crab one effect might be really good because it lets you put a Digimon under a stack. So maybe there's a way to utilize that to get better hits. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm trying to figure the deck out. If you guys like Aegisdramon, if you have Aegisdramon's builds or ideas, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm very, very interested. So she does have quite a bit of memory from the double Hinas and memory boost. With level 5 up on the board, could definitely make some sort of comeback play. Can be swinging at the Gomamon. You know, clearing the Gomamon might get easier for it to clear the board. Did have to pay 2 for Ice Wall, but the memory boost says it's okay. So Volcanic can clear the board because the Hina lets you get the effect twice, right? So the first one clears the 4, second one clears the 7. Not bad, right? Good enough. Did manage to clear the board. Still has a rookie in the back. Can still play something else to continue turn. We're only at a level 4 in the back, although we do have Davis to work with. Potentially with a Jogress extra swing, we could close the game out, since she does not have a blocker right now. So if we had a Jogress, we might be looking at going into that with an Ankylomon. Thinking of how to pass the turn, and playing an Agumon seems like a fine way to do it. The Agumon's gonna let her pick up a Hina, which is still pretty good. Now at this point, we need to think, okay, how do we close the game out, right? What is the most realistic way that we close the game out? Is it coming out swinging, or Digimon dies and then we need one more swing that we may never get? I'm thinking no. The best way to do this is to Digivolve in the back and make a stack that is good enough to win the game. So we're going to stay in racing, go into the Megaseedramon, and then go into the boy, the Metal Garurumon. So Metal Garurumon still works pretty well. Like I said, you know, swing, summon dudes, the fish lets you unsuspend, you can eventually get jamming on it. So it really makes me wonder if we should try and bring that build back. Can we swing in? It trashes the Kakata's Breath first, which is kind of unfortunate, but such is life. And one check. We still feel relatively safe. Gonna go into the Aguni, you know, trying to just go up the chain, potentially use the Hinas. No blocker just yet though. Gonna go into the 5, can then tap the Hina to play a Hina, you know, pretty good combo. But with 3 memory and the Metal on the board, we have all the tools we need. So Metal's gonna swing, the Seedramon lets us play the Gomamon, which lets us draw cards and gain memory from Bukamon. Then Metal can play the fish, and then the fish lets us restand with blocker, and we swing for game. So some solid stuff. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about the build. We're trying it out. Going into game 2 here, we have double rookie starred. This time we have the young Gabumon getting that card draw, and the Agumon searching for the Hina. So some people did complain about Agumon bottom decking your cards, but what I would say is like Hina deck sucks without Hina, and Agumon either gets you Hina or gets you 5 cards closer to Hina. So in my mind, that's worth infinite. Like, you need it. I feel like it's really good. If you don't want to run the Agumon, like, I understand, but I hope that you guys understand why I do run it, because it's such a big deal. Like, you need Hina for your deck to work. So we're gonna be swinging with the Gabu, since I assume he's gonna just get clear for free. And then Digivolve into the Angelmon for 3, lets us memory choke. I'm okay with this. She's gonna swing at security into an Ice Wall, which is gonna pass turn back to us. Once again, we are more than okay with this. We have the Clam in the back. Angelmon is 6k, he can swing over the 4. And then we can look to Digivolve into a 5. In this case, it's gonna be the Megaseedramon, which again really has surprised me. He's a really solid card. So maybe the build is like him, plus Jogress Digimon, and then Metal Garurumon, and then like 1 or 2 Aegisdramon. Maybe that's the way to go. That's what I'm currently thinking. Can we hard drop in the 4, which does pick up the Hina this time. Is it too little too late though? We'll find out. So we have double Bukamon, and man, it just feels so good, right? The Bukamon is fantastic. The Seedramon can swing, summon the rookie, gain us 2 memory. It's enough to go into level 6s. We also get jamming, which is nice, just in case. And we could technically put another Digimon under the stack, which is good to know for future cases. I don't think I really utilized that effect on this game, but the Crab is pretty good because of that. So we're gonna go into the Palacio, but at this point we don't really have targets because we didn't utilize the Crabmon effect, right? Then we go into the Aegisdramon, which can then summon the level 5 for free, but this is a slight mistake, which we do fix. So you cannot bottom deck. I thought it was the same level or lower, but it has to be the exact same level, meaning that while I do get a level 5 for free, we don't even get to answer the Digimon, and it honestly doesn't feel that great. It's like, I don't know, for a level 7, we'd like to at least be able to clear a level 4, right? But I don't know, I gotta figure out how to properly utilize the Aegisdramon. Gonna be playing the Hina. The effect of the rookie lets her clear the rookie. Trying to figure out Aegis, what he does, how to build it. I don't know, like maybe the Waymons are cool, but I'm just too biased towards Metal Garurumon and doing Jogress shenanigans, because I always felt like the Jogress cards are still very good, right? Shakamon and Chimeramon. Like, the deck was good then, I don't see why it can't be good now. Gonna go into the 5. So we don't really have a way to bounce unless we're able to summon the Megaseedramon, right? Which might be the play. We can at least bounce, or yeah, bounce the rookie, right? So we're going to the Metal Garurumon. He can't summon anything, but if we're going to an Aegisdramon, this one can summon the level 5. And now the Plesio can bottom deck the 5. So double Aegisdramon was eventually enough, I suppose. At this point, she's definitely too far behind. Might be looking at, again, hard dropping one of the big dragons. The Volcanic is not that great because it only clears the 5. The Metallic is okay. The Digivolve, you know, to answer 2 level 7 seems okay. And really, the Metallic effect that you can't Digivolve, it's actually so annoying, right? It just like does not let you play the game. Digivolving is like the core mechanic of the game, right? That's how you play the game. So having a blanket effect that says you can't Digivolve is kind of lame. But I guess that's what makes Metallic Dramon strong, right? It is a blocker as well, 12k, meaning that we can't just like swing for game. And again, we clearly could win with Digivolve, or we cannot Digivolve this turn. So I think the idea is either try and draw a Kokaido's Breath to bounce it and then swing for game, or try and go wide and then Memory Choke, so that next turn we might be able to pick up a W. So it's 6 memory. I want to give her as little as possible. Only has a rookie to work with and a Hina, so gonna be at least 1 more memory. Hina is like a tamer, you really can't play around, right? The memory condition is so free. I do think Hina's a very strong tamer. So we get the Ankilo for 3 and then Davis just to ensure that we have memory next turn. Picking up the Shakomon. I do love the Shakomon, especially with the alt art, it's so nice. So he's at 2 memory, but we feel pretty safe. Our board is too wide. Gonna be swinging into a fish. Like maybe another Volcanic or Metallic would be bad, but I think we're okay. She Digivolves, can use the Hina to potentially, you know, find something. But then tap into Hina means she goes into a 5, she won't have the Hina, but such is life, right? So yeah, could just go into a 5. She's still gonna have the blocker. Maybe there's something in the security like a Gaia Force or something. I find people play less and less of those options, but I feel like they're still relevant. Like Crimson Blaze, Gaia Force, those are still good cards. Even that deck plays red and black, you could even run like Dark Gaia Force, who knows? Okay, so going to the 5, doesn't get the effect because, you know, already tapped the Hina. At this point, we need to just close the game out. We need 3 swings, she has 1 blocker. Technically, everybody could just swing. That would be one way to close the game out. We are gonna Jogress. Let's just heal 1. What I want to do is give the Metallic minus DP so that it can't block effectively. And the Metal lets me swing and then restand anyway. The second swing can give it -6 again, that would just kill it. We do swing to a 12, but such is life. We can now swing into another 12. We could just swing, and that's gonna be game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching.